So, my little game genies, you wanted some wholeness? Well, you keep playing with this infinity. Let me tell you how that works. 0.01, that is 1 out of 100. You ready? For the wholeness, that 1 is still itself, and its wholeness, and it is like this. 0.0. Then you go to a new level, 0.02, which is still 1 in its wholeness, stacked on top of itself, and it's very much mathematical mind. Now let's create the wholeness they were looking for. Pay attention. I'll use a simple expression. Music, algorithms, and this idea / and or component will use a scale, the balance, the leverage, if you will, needs a fulcrum. So let me give you something to point it out. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. If I start right where it is, surprise, T is good for you sometimes, except when you're being sarcastic. No one likes sarcastic T's in our life. Oops. I snorted. So, if you count from 1 to 7, first of all, 1, again, is wholeness. Let's go to 7, and let's start at T, or in this case, Ray, and consider it the same thing. It is. Follow me. We're going to walk you right back to wholeness, and here we go. T would be the second position, starting at 0. From 0, we have 1, 2, which is 3 positions. So let's get back to the whole side of our quote-unquote fraction, which is, again, the component / the idea today, and move forward with our algorithm, which only has 7 spaces. It does not repeat. Here we go. Wholeness. So, this is sweet. If I go from 7 to T, I would go do, T, which is 7, 6. Ironically, not the same amount of spaces that 1 is from 0 or 2 from 1. You ready? Your 0 is do, which means 1 and 0 are the same thing, which means 0 doesn't actually exist, and if it did, what would you call it when you realize it's just 1? Well, you would call that a math problem. And if it was a problem, that's your issue. You've taken a component / tool / calculator, and you said, who is that? What is that? How is that? Well, it, T, is a smooth drink. Do is smarter than the ray, a ray of golden sun. Math says, if I go back and forth with that, everyone, here's what happens. 1 goes to 2, which is 1 space from itself always. 1 goes to 6, which plus 1 is 7, 1 space from itself always. Then back to itself, we have what? Let's go. So, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. So 7 goes back to what's out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The one that gave you the idea. If you followed that correctly, you should understand what I'm saying by now. None of that, and I mean absolutely zero picoseconds / iotas of that information was and or is wrong. If you're going to use 0 as a position, that's where 8 comes in. So mathematics forgot to count itself, the one giving you the story. And why are they still covering it up with fractions? If you want something whole to be complete, that's why I called it an algorithm. Isn't that sweet? Because it is what we are talking about. Who is it? What it is? How it is? When it is? Where it is? It's an idea walking back to itself. The one that gave it to you. Which again is its maker. Which again could be, might be, maybe just me.